Like, I feel like we should be doing this review in hardcore. Just put the camera right here.
Just staring at the wall.
The camera should be staring at the wall.
We each
and
have
we should
a camera on us.
We should just be nodding. Yeah, we should just put a camera on each other. Hardcore.
No, that would be amazing. You just hit the wall and you would just like really gesticulate with your hands. You'd just be like, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was awesome.
Your hands.
Yo, it'd be like this. Yo, Anthony, what did you think of hardcore? Fucking, does it look good, bro? Come on, high five, bro. So yeah, Hardcore Henry was actually shot on a GoPro.
Right, the whole thing.
The whole movie was shot on a bunch of GoPros, and
was it a bunch or was it just one GoPro?
it was a mount. It was a head mount put on a guy.
Right.
Put on several guys. There was at least like when you looked. Remember when we looked at the credits? It said Hardcore Henry 4, Hardcore Henry 5.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that.
It was Hardcore Henry 14.
I thought it was just one dude the whole time.
No, it was There was 14, 15 Hardcore Henrys, 7 or 8 Hardcore Henrys.
Okay. It was almost like a found footage sort of thing, like Blair Witch or something, except the camera was strapped to a dude's body or his face in this instance. I thought they did a pretty good job with it. The only exception I thought was, which I mentioned to you, was when there was a chase scene that happened where he was chasing this dude up this like suspension bridge, and they're running up the support beams that are going up there.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole chase scene was like 3 minutes long. It was really intense. But because it was a GoPro the whole time, there's just all this jitter and it's like really shaky. And
did the shaky cam? I mean, we need to talk about this because this movie is a lot of shaky cam.
Absolutely.
Guys, if you guys get a little bit of motion sickness from a car moving slightly, I would not recommend this movie for you because this movie is straight shaky cam.
Yeah, I hadn't really even thought about that, but I could totally see that
right?
issue for somebody with just the shakiness of it.
The shaky cam was ridiculous.
Yeah, at certain points in it. For the most part, I think it was all right. It was totally watchable. It didn't really like hinder the enjoyment of it at all. But in a few scenes, select scenes, like I said, with the chase there, it's like there's a guy in front of him. The whole thing is he's trying to zero in on this guy, and the guy's only in a frame a third of the time. The rest of it is just going off to the sides. Like, could have been better.
The guy from District 9.
Charlton Copley.
Yes.
Which is AR.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor. He's a great actor. I love his acting. Actually, in the trailer, he does his version of Jason Statham.
I'm here to help you. Is your speech module installed? But at least we know you're not deaf.
Can you speak, mate? And the guy's like,
yeah, well, the guy
the camera's like tilting. No,
he plays like 9 different characters.
Yes,
in the movie.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it was a wet dream for him because he got to play. We're gonna spoil it, guys. So just letting you know, he plays a fucking British military dude. He plays an army sniper.
Yeah.
He plays a fucking some sort of a Green Beret. He plays all kinds of soldiers. Then he plays a hippie, a cocaine addict. Yeah. The hippie was the worst.
The hippie was the best.
The hippie was the worst.
He played like an '80s like punk rock sort of guy.
Yeah, I forgot about that dude.
There was a ton of different characters.
There was a baby. There was a baby him.
It was funny because I mean, again, ton of spoilers here. They all died. Like,
all 5 minutes in, all dead.
It was funny because when I was sitting there watching with Paul, like, the dude comes in and he's talking to Henry. He's like, "Oh, I got you, and we're gonna do this." And then he gets his fucking brains blown out like 30 seconds into his appearance. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "I just saw this guy."
But that was in the trailer, so you're not really spoiling anything.
And then he showed up 9 more times in different forms.
He literally shows up every 5 minutes.
Yeah, he just keeps coming back.
There is a twist ending, which is really well done. I think the fucking ending killed it for me.
I agree. And I'll give him credit for the twist because a lot of points throughout the movie, I thought I was going, no. I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was like, why would he do that there? Why would he do that there? And then when the twist came around, I was like, okay, now it explains it. It actually makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't he just kill him right there? He could have totally killed him right there. And then you find out at the end, you know, there's an explanation
why he did what he did.
Yeah, he definitely had proper motivations there. It wasn't just, oh, fuck it for the sake of extending the movie like I initially thought it was.
Right.
They came back and it worked out.
I would have actually rated the movie much higher because it's thinking outside the box. The effects were good. The shots were good. Well, from what they had to work with the GoPro and all those scenes where he's chasing those. There's a lot of scenes where he's chasing bad guys.
Right.
And there's also a lot of sniper, first-person shooter scenes, which I loved.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things that didn't make sense, and I'll explain, guys. Is that he's a cyborg. He's going up against 40, 50, 60 cyborgs in the end. And, you know, I would just say the one thing. The first guy that he faces, that big, huge white dude, the German dude.
Right.
That dude could have easily killed him.
Well, I don't know. I think in the world of martial arts, speed is king. Like he was faster than that big guy.
Dude, though.
But the big guy,
dude.
the big dude fucked him up.
He fucked him up,
and he should have been able to finish the job.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah,
but I mean, it would have been a
it's
short
movie. Yeah, it's a movie.
So,
but the whole power with him versus 40 of them. You guys have seen it in the trailer where he's just knocking
for a
people left.
long time.
Long time.
Yeah, it's
yes.
not like it's just some quick thing. It's like he fights him twice even.
Oh, he finds the adrenaline shot. You guys, I'll tell you what. If you get into some trouble, you're fighting some dudes on the street. Just get 2 giant adrenaline needles and stick them in your fucking legs.
Yeah, because then you'll die before they can.
Then your heart will fucking explode.
Yeah, it'll be quick and less painful.
But not hardcore Henry.
Well, he's a cyborg.
Yeah, he's got super cyborg.
He's got a cybernetic heart and adrenal system, so it works out.
So it totally works out. Okay, so let's just rate it.
I thought I gave it I want to say a 6.
A 6 out of 10.
It seemed
just above average.
Yeah, it seemed a lot to me like. Basically, if you've ever played any Call of Duty game ever,
yes.
The actual campaign where it's like all the AI is totally retarded and they're just there to absorb bullets.
I remember Anthony actually in the movie theater. He goes, "Hey, Polly, the AI in this movie, the AI is fucking garbage, bro.
It's terrible.
The AI is garbage." And we're talking about the guys that were attacking hardcore Henry.
Yeah, it's like he just said he fought off 40 or 50 cyborgs that are supposed to be just as strong, as him.
And you know what? When it comes down to the aiming part. And he's with the sniper rifle, and he can actually headshot every single guy perfectly. But nobody on the other side is good with a gun, which doesn't make any sense.
That's standard. The stormtrooper like procedure there, where it's like they're supposed to be amazing, but everyone fucking misses constantly. But the main character is pretty good. The parkour scenes he did were pretty good.
Oh, the parkour! We didn't talk about the parkour.
Yeah, he's climbing a building. And shit. That was
so with
cool.
the parkour too and everything, you're saying 6?
Yeah, because the story I felt was weak. I mean the twist at the end like gave it a little bit more for me because before that I was like the story is terrible with the exception of what were they even called? They weren't clones. I guess they were like androids or
they were like androids, yeah.
They were essentially surrogates.
They were cybernetics. They were cybernetics.
But that was pretty good. That whole part of the story was interesting. Yes. But the rest of it I thought was just cliche. He's like, oh, you got to save your wife. It's the most cliche
save your wife
motivation ever. Sure.
That's the best motivation ever, dude.
Sure. True.
This is pussy. Pussy.
Fair enough.
This is the best motivation in the world, bro. We make videos for pussy, bro.
That's what it's about. If you're watching.
Single.
But it was. Pussy. I thought the story wasn't that great, except for the twist. And the parkour scenes I thought were really cool. But the rest of it, I was like, it was alright. I could have just as easily streamed this movie instead of seeing.
I'm going to give it 1 up. I think it was a good 7. I think it held its own because of the creativity, because of the fight scenes, because of... I guess there was no restrictions as to what they could show as far as gore, blood, and like the solid, hardcore factor.
It was initially a Russian movie, right? So I imagine they actually toned it back a bit.
They probably did. They probably did.
Every dude was just bleeding profusely in the original.
So we're not gonna spoil the twist ending for you guys, but this is it for me. 7.
That's kind of
6. I would say, you know what, we would both recommend one thing though is wait for it to come out on DVD.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely worth watching.
It's worth watching it if you could just stream it on Netflix.
Exactly. I don't know that it's worth going to theaters, but it's worth seeing. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing, guys, because it's different. 6.5 out of 10ish, I would say.
Yeah.
But don't waste your money on that one. It's good, but wait for it on
Netflix or whatever.
Wait for the DVD.
Something.
That's it for the Hardcore Henry edition of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below if you want to see more reviews. If you want to see more reviews with Anthony, me, DP signing out. Stay strong in here, up here. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Deuces.
Ciao.